Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House. My name is Claire Candy Hough, and in today's video, myself and my angelic family, who are called the Posse of Angels, would like to speak about a topic that we've entitled To Speak Up or Not to Speak Up. You know, with the title of this video being To Speak Up or Not to Speak Up, one would think that the Posse of Angels have taken leave of their heavenly senses and lost their marbles. How is it possible that they can even entertain the idea of us not speaking up for ourselves? Over the past 10 years, 20 years, and 30 plus years, the conscious collective has found their voice after lifetimes of being manipulated, used, abused, controlled, and pushed into settling for anything less than we so richly deserve. And now feeling empowered with all the strides that we have made, how is it possible that the Posse of Angels could even entertain the idea of whether we should speak up or not? Well, as always, they are enjoying our reaction to this title, and they are laughing with us as they never laugh at us. They are assuring us that they have indeed not taken leave of their senses, but this is a very important thing to consider as to whether or not to speak up about what you know and what you believe in your heart to be true. Now, the reason it's important is that with the raising of the consciousness on the planet, and with humans shifting to discern what is truth, many things will be revealed and brought to light about the deception, corruption, and crimes against humanity that have been perpetuated on planet Earth. With many of these disclosures coming to light, you might be presented with loved ones, both family and friends, who hear the same news and revelations as you do, yet they may have very different perceptions and opinions to yours. With the unveiling of hidden truths that destroy long-held beliefs, there will be many who will not be ready to comprehend the information. And while many of us have been waiting years for crimes against humanity and lies to be disclosed, there are others who will not see these disclosures as a tangible sign of the evolution and ascension of the planet, and they will be anything but excited and enthusiastic. Now, the Posse of Angels is reminding us that with the raising of the consciousness, there's an energetic divide that has occurred. There are those who still choose to remain in third-dimensional frequencies of fear and allowing others to control their lives. And then there are those who have risen above the matrix and are now experiencing the ease, the grace, and the flow of fourth and fifth dimensional realities. And the Posse of Angels is reminding us that those who have awakened to the enslavement of our planet will be faced with a choice. The quandary they face is whether to tell others about the hijacking about almost every area of our lives by those of evil intent, with these areas including our health, our food supply, our money, our rights to privacy, our right to clean air and water, and our personal liberties. The decision as to whether or not to share this information with others will be a decision that many of us will reflect upon. Now, for example, on a trip to Australia, we found ourselves at a reunion of my husband's childhood mates in a friend's backyard. Several of the discussions centered around reminiscing about their shared experiences and also pondering the fate of the world, as they had seen so many changes in the past 50 years since their shared childhood together. When the topic was raised about the problems of the planet, some even voicing that the world was destined to be destroyed, I gently spoke up and disagreed. I stated that the world was evolving as the consciousness of the planet was rising, and there were many examples of people focusing their attention on a world of love, acceptance, unity, and peace. One of the more outspoken gentlemen then stated that this concept of a world of love was all well and good for those who chose not to face reality and hide their heads in the sand, but that he did not believe that the world would ever evolve into a utopian society, as if a utopian state was a concept that was unattainable. I replied that with this one belief and the energy held around it, there would be 100% certainty that an ideal society that benefited all would never, ever happen in his reality. But I was quick to add that with my firm belief that just such a society is reachable, I opened up the doors of possibilities for it to manifest in my lifetime, in my reality. Now, seeing a natural segue here, I began to introduce the work that I do as a Reiki master teacher, working in the field of energy medicine and quantum physics, and I told him that quantum physics states that our thoughts create our lives and that there are different realities for everyone, depending on their energetic frequency that they choose to perpetuate. Well, he started speaking over the top of me, as if he was swatting away a small, insignificant fruit fly. He emphatically stated that in order to solve the ills of the world, what was needed was to put into power a benevolent dictator that would lead the people and establish directives on how to live their lives. I did a double take as to his choice of words, benevolent dictator. I calmly said, do you realize that that phrase, benevolent dictator, is an oxymoron? How can you even voice that you would welcome someone who wields absolute authority over you in a dictatorship? Just think about Adolf Hitler, Idi Amin Dada. How about Saddam Hussein? I then quickly added, come to think of it, when one considers areas such as the taking away of our civil liberties, the manipulation of elections, the buying off of politicians, governments, and our corrupt financial institutions, aren't these all a direct reflection of the world we are currently living in? Because we have blindly given over our freedoms in almost every area of our lives. Once again, my words fell on deaf ears as he said, well, what we really need to do is to elect the kind of politicians that have the guts to hit people where it hurts them the most, in their pockets. People will only take notice if you make them pay for the privileges that they receive. I suddenly was about to mount my high horse and ask him to define his use of the word privileges, as my belief is that we have an inherent right as occupants on planet Earth to clean fresh air and clean water, foods that have not been genetically modified and chemically poisoned with pesticides. We have inherent rights to choose alternative and holistic health therapies. We have rights to privacy. This is just to name a few areas, and we don't have to pay dearly for them. Yet, as I was just about to stir up a cloud of indignant dust and defend my case, I heard the Posse of Angels speak to me, and they said, choose wisely, as we are not here to defend our choices. Their words, choose wisely, meant choose the energies that you most want your energies to align with, instead of trying to change anyone's viewpoints. With their wise, sage words ringing in my ears, I realized that the energetic divide between myself and this gentleman was just too vast, that he was not consciously at this stage to be able to perceive let alone entertain, the possible thought that he has the ability to create whatever reality he chooses to experience, including a utopian society. The Posse of Angels is reminding us that we are not here to change anyone's beliefs and persuade them to think as we do. We are here only to voice our own truths. And just as long as we do this authentically, honestly, openly, and transparently, then we will be radiating the most loving, joyful, passionate, and accepting of energies. And they are stressing that it is the energies that we hold within that are more important to our planet than our beliefs. So if we are magnanimous and considerate, allowing that everyone has the right to free will to believe what he or she chooses to believe in, even my husband's friend who believed that we needed a benevolent dictator to tell us what to do and how to live our lives, then we must bless everyone where they choose to be, because where they choose to be is perfection for their own journey. And if you would like some help on your journey, I can help you as a Reiki master teacher, working in the field of energy medicine, as an angel practitioner, bringing forward messages of clarity, direction, harmony, peace, empowerment, self-love, all of these things. You can contact me, Claire Candy Hough, at Angel Healing House, and that number is 831-277-3716, or you can email me at Candy, C-A-N-D-Y, at angelhealinghouse.com. For further information, you can go on my website, which is www.angelhealinghouse.com, and have a look at my extraordinary books and my meditation CDs, as well as the different services. Until next time, everyone, take care and go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. Take care, and I look so forward to speaking to you on next video. Bye.